everybody. Welcome back to Zachary Reality. I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and we are back on Monday for another exclusive, iconic interview today with the one and only Queen Victoria. You guys may remember her from Matt James's season or her brief stint on Paradise, where she went from the Queen to the Goddess. But now I think we have Real Estate Victoria,
Yes.
OnlyFans Victoria. What's
Yes.
going on? How are you? Welcome.
Hi, thank you. I know I'm so excited to finally connect. Definitely got rid of the queen goddess genre.
Oh my God, you're a whole new woman now.
Yeah, I'm like more normal again, but I do want to do another TV show. I've been thinking lately.
Which one are you
So,
thinking? Like Netflix, The
yeah.
Challenge?
Well, I got asked to be on House of Villains.
No way.
No, then I didn't get it. And then I was like really, really sad. So I realized two things like, oh, okay, I still do want to do this. And then two, I realized like, okay, the universe is showing me like what's in my realm still. That was a good takeaway, even though I was really sad. And definitely I'm like open to whatever comes my way, but I'm not like seeking out a show.
For sure. I feel like the opportunities come when you're like, you put it out there, but you have to like
Yeah.
let them come to you. There's that saying, it's like, don't chase, we attract.
Attract.
And
Yes.
as long as you stay on your groove and stay in your motion, like everything will fall into place. And I know from following you, and we text each other every once in a while and stuff. Like I know you're in such a different phase of your life. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. But you brought up House of Villains, and now everyone's who's listening to this is like, wait, tell us more. When did they ask you, and who do you know that is there?
I don't know who's on it, but yeah, they asked me about a few weeks ago. Like I would have only had 1 week time to get ready. So I think that's why else it didn't work out. And I don't know who's there.
I know who's there. Do you want me to
Of
tell
course
you?
you do.
Of course I do. Wait, do you want me to tell you? I need your reactions.
Tell me.
Well, from The Bachelor, Corinne is there.
Do you think that's like confirmed for real?
Well, I mean, I guess I can't, I'm not there. So it's really,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a few people there. Like,
Johnny,
Johnny's there, Shake
Banana.
is there from Love is Blind. And I know that Jax Taylor is there from Vanderpump
When I
Rules.
saw that, I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. Because I'm
Yeah.
a Bravo fan, like
Oh,
girly.
so
I love Lala.
Danielle Staub is there too from
Oh
Jersey.
my God. See, maybe I couldn't have handled all that.
They're like
Prostitution
crazy.
whore.
Engaged 19
Times?
times. No, Victoria, they are like insane, like iconic villains. And like you're
Yeah.
iconic too. Like you had your era. Like it was the Queen Victoria era, but I don't think you were like super messy that would put you in the Hall of Fame. And that's like, and I say that with respect.
Yeah, like I think definitely like what I just remember filming the show was genuinely so much fun. And that's why like even I did a little like acting skit with my friend and like I love any sort of like entertainment production, like camera. It's just like I just love that. So that part was really fun and then obviously like the backlash was so brutal and so difficult and that's why I just kind of like didn't engage with anything because I was just always like shut down and like belittled and like
I know.
attacked and like it was really really challenging. I think though that like I did genuinely like take that time to grow and self improve, so that's kind of why I'm not like a Hall of Fame villain because like I didn't go with the character. I was like, okay, I'll take this constructive criticism. Even though while I was filming, like it was not that deep. Like it was a show. We were having fun. It's
Mhm.
production. It's like improv to an extent because you're discussing with your producer and you don't know how the other person will react, but you're like, you have your lines you want to say or whatever.
Oh my God, you're like literally exposing The Bachelor right now. And it's just so
But
true
not
with like,
everyone is like that. Like I
okay.
think everyone has different experiences. Like that's kind of just what it was for me. But because yeah, like I even know like some of the girls, I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, so I think that's why I'm not a villain because even I had friends, well, my real friends were like chill with the queen stuff. And then other people that were in entertainment, my LA friends that are my real friends too, but they were like, go with the queen thing, like go crazy. And I was like, I kind of don't know how because I'm not that. So It was hard.
Did you feel like you truly were the queen going into it? You know, I lived for it, right?
Yeah, the queen thing was really fun and like
It
I
was
don't know.
just like it was improv. Like you were kind of like, was it comedy? Like it was just like you were there to have a good time and be the queen.
It got taken way out of context. Like it was not that fucking deep.
Yeah.
Obviously, who would walk around with a tiara on their head? Like, and actually, I'm sad because I normally wear tiaras on my birthday, and now I'm like, I can't even do that anymore. Like
Yes,
everyone
you
ruined.
can. And if you went to House of Villains, I would expect you to show up with a freaking crown.
That's the hard part is like people do have expectations. And so I feel like that was why for Paradise, like I was like, okay, I have to do something. And that was kind of the challenge I had for reality TV is like, I am more reserved. Like I have my friends, like I'm very outgoing, but then I like just like my friends. I don't know. And I really admire like girls from my season, like Abigail and everyone who was so vulnerable and like put themselves out there. Cause I took the route of like, let me play a character. That was just easier for me.
Yeah.
But the House of Villains intrigued me because I'm like, okay, it's a challenge. Like, how cool.
Wait, so what's the concept of that show? Are they just putting them all together and being crazy, or is there like a prize or like competition?
Well, I don't know what I could say on it.
True.
So, but I mean, whatever information is online. Like, if I went to that show, I would have been like, hey, I'm not really a villain. Like, try and show myself because it's so much pressure as a villain. And kind of like where I see it also is like, for an example, is like Paris Hilton. Like, everyone thinks she's this ditzy person. She's such a fucking powerhouse businesswoman.
Yeah.
But like, the media has painted her away. So, like, she just plays the role. Like once you have the role, you have to play it. And I was kind of like,
So Paris Hilton was your inspiration. A little bit of, you got a little inspiration from Paris.
not for the villain part, but like I think everyone gets inspiration from Paris. She's iconic.
Put that on a t-shirt. I'm dead. Was there anyone you got inspiration from a previous season of The Bachelor? Like how familiar were you with the show before you went into filming?
Yeah, so I'm not like a Bachelor person.
Me
Actually,
neither.
I
Just kidding.
yeah, but I met Katie Agro through my friend Tia at like a party in LA.
Who's Katie Agro?
She was on the season with Demi with
Oh,
Colton.
Katie Mo.
No, Catherine. She like
Okay.
threw the microphone.
Oh my God. Wait, I'll look her up. She was on Colton season?
Yeah, she spells her name like CAT.
Okay. Oh, Catherine. Yeah. I do remember her. She
Catherine.
went home early.
Yeah, but she was like a little bit crazy in a good way. Like she threw the microphone and stuff. And so my friend Tia was like, when she went on the show, she's like, she played it up. Like she did it. Like she got it. So I was like, oh, okay. Like we're supposed to act crazy a little bit. Like I was
You just didn't know what you were getting yourself into. And I feel like you ended up on the wrong show to succeed, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I just feel like, yeah, like I could have done better there's so many things I could have done differently, but that's life, right? Hindsight.
Yeah. Hindsight is 2020. Did you have any connection to Matt? Like he was the first Black Bachelor, but he was like the first Bachelor in a long time who wasn't on a previous season. So nobody really knew anything about him.
Yeah, like that was hard for me too. Now remembering back is I feel like other girls like knew more about him. I literally thought like he lived in Florida. Like I didn't know he even lived in New York. And then after filming, I kind of researched more and I was like, oh, he has like this cool charity and like he's way cooler than I even knew
For
because
sure.
I didn't really know much.
Yeah, I think he's really cool. I like following him and
Yeah,
Rachel, and it seems like
they're
they're
so
happy.
cute.
And maybe they'll get
Yeah.
engaged soon, right?
Yeah, I haven't talked to them in a while, but that would be super cute. I saw his little like Valentine's poem. Like
Aw.
they're cute together.
Are you
So
dating anyone?
no, I'm like very single right now. I don't know. I like European men, but
Okay.
I'm in Miami, so I go through like dry spells in Miami, which is weird, but there's just like no one. When I go to LA, I meet people I like.
Do you prefer LA or Miami?
Both for different reasons. Like I love the entertainment life of LA, but I love like Florida. I can see my family, I could see my friends. Like it's more homey.
Yeah, I mean, LA is so entertainment focused. I mean, at least that's how I feel being here. It's just like there's always events, there's always premieres. If you're not at one, there's one going on and you're at home. Like there's just it's the constant nonstop. So like what are you doing for work right now?
So I have my OnlyFans subscribed, and
Subscribe.
that has slowed down quite a bit just because, well, I have no exposure. I lay low and I don't really post that much.
What are you putting on there?
Well, I love connecting with my fans, and I don't do nudes, no porn, no.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry. I think that's why else my account is very like whatever, but I'm doing real estate. So I did
Yeah.
really well. And actually, how I got my client was through OnlyFans. Like it's a girl I modeled with, and
Oh.
my manager called me because we have like I'm with Content X. They're amazing. So they help you create content and do photo shoots. And she knew someone and called me. So the OnlyFans was really meant to be, but it's definitely dwindling down.
Well, subscribe to her
But still
OnlyFans.
subscribe or else I'm deleting it.
I'm dead. Let's talk about your time on Paradise. Was that like a no-brainer that you wanted to go? And then how did you rebrand to the goddess? The goddess
Well, I
energy.
didn't really want to go. Like at that point, I was still already like, F this. Like they made a mockery of me. Like they completely edited things out of context. Like I was still really pissed, but I felt like I had to go because I'm like, okay, like I want to show people who I really am. Like I want to rebrand. So that was more so the mindset. And then, yeah, my time was so short lived because they were pushing me to be with Carl. And I was like, I don't know. But I
There was
really
no one
regret,
else?
no, because everyone like matched up.
Yeah. Do you think
But like,
Paradise is unfair the way the rules have been?
which rules?
Well, just like how you have to match up so quickly. It's like go on a date or go home. It's like sometimes then you don't have time to like really feel anything out.
I don't like move that fast. And like, I don't know, like it just wasn't a fit clearly. But I put on yesterday Perfect Match because my friend Damien is on it and I love Francesca, and they had to match up right away too. I'm seriously a Bravo girl, but my Vanderpump Rules wasn't accessible yet. So I'm like, oh, what else is mindless that's available?
Oh my God. I'm watching that right now. I just had James Kennedy and Allie on
I
last
saw.
week.
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
Allie's been a friend of mine for a few years, so it's kind of
Oh,
interesting to see her on the show. And like she has no business being there, but I also think she's like such a star that like
yeah.
she's gonna vibe. What's your favorite Housewives series and who's your favorite housewife?
I mean, Beverly Hills, Kathy, duh.
Mm.
I know you, I think I remember you're not the biggest Kathy fan or something.
No, I don't know. I don't think I think that
Oh, somebody else.
maybe I said
I
that in a
love her.
no, maybe I said that in a video because I think she does play dumb sometimes.
That's what you said, but I think like she's just hilarious. I freaking love her. And Erica Jane just brings so much drama. I used to like Lisa Rinna, but she really did get too crazy for me and like too dramatic. But she's funny. Like, I don't know.
She's
And
good. She got booed at
yeah.
BravoCon. I was there.
Oh, you met her?
I didn't meet her. I watched the Beverly Hills panel at BravoCon and it
Oh.
was madness. I have met Kathy though.
Oh my gosh, my dream. I saw her at Le Bibliothèque. I was having dinner next to her and I was like, I asked my server, like, oh my God, how do you serve her? And she's like, I know, right? I'm like, so iconic. But I love her.
Ooh.
I used to be a big New Jersey fan. Like, obviously, Teresa is iconic. I'm not a Melissa fan.
I'm Team Teresa too. I'm not really a Margaret fan right
Okay.
now.
You're not really what?
A Margaret fan right now.
Yeah, like honestly, like everyone else on the show annoys me besides Teresa. That's why I don't watch it as much.
I like
Because I'm
Jennifer.
like, Jennifer sometimes, but I just started watching again and I'm like, is she being annoying? Like I can't tell.
Yeah, but like you
I
just
don't
got to
know.
appreciate her because she's so entertaining and like she
Yeah.
brings that to the show.
So did you
Okay.
watch Southern Hospitality?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It was cute.
Was it?
Yeah. Like I watched it because my friend is on it, but
Is that Southern Charm spinoff show?
yeah, it's like Leva's restaurant.
Oh, okay. Leading back to The Bachelor a little bit more for a sec, because I know a lot of people like love The Bachelor shit. When you
Yeah.
ripped the crown off Catalina's head, was that your idea or was that producers? And like, what was edited
I don't
out?
think I can say, but what I could say is like in real life, I would never rip a crown off someone's head. Like you're
Okay.
filming a show, so you want to maybe do something
Gotcha.
crazy.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, I would never do that in real life.
Are you still close with any of the girls from your season or from Bachelor? Like, who's the last girl you saw or texted from Bachelor?
I just spoke with MJ because I'm like
Oh
so proud
yeah.
of her. Like she did her hair thing at the Super Bowl. That's like her passion. So I texted her like congratulations. No, I don't talk to anyone. Like I just really got into my real life again.
Yeah.
But I think they're all great. I never did like the New York scene with them or anything. So I didn't like
Keep up.
yeah, it was a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, I'm really excited for everyone to listen to my podcast with Piper because I mean, it was just crazy, like the way everything went down with her and Brendan. What was your take
Yeah,
on that?
I love Piper and I love Brendan, but like some things they said on camera, I was like, oh my God. Like you couldn't believe like but it happens like that. Like you forget you're filming.
The
But I
show.
think certain things they should have written it down and passed a note and not said those things out loud or something.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you're filming, you must just like not think they're gonna air those conversations because
Yeah,
the
like
way the
some of the
show
things
dumbs everything down and they're like, you know what I mean? You don't really get authentic moments on the show anymore because it's just they just say like, I'm falling in love with you. You're amazing. I've been through so much and you're amazing. You know, that's
Mhm.
what they show when it's a date.
Yeah. But I'm thinking now of Paradise, like people from my season, like Mari and Kenny are so cute together still, and Abigail and Noah, and then Serena and Joe.
Joe. A lot of the couples are all the couples are still together from your season, like Elena and
Yeah.
Chris,
Like who?
Alana and Chris,
Oh, yeah.
and I mean they count. They were on it for a minute, and
Yeah.
also Becca and Thomas are still together. And
Oh,
then the
yeah.
only couple that broke up was Marissa and Riley.
That was so sad.
Have
I don't know
you?
what happened, but it looked sad.
I know no one knows what happened. They both were
But I
so
like
cryptic.
that they're private.
But do you think there's like an obligation to like at least give the fans who were invested and watched a whole season and rooted for your engagement like an explanation?
I mean, I definitely think that's a personal choice of if you're going that route or not. Like, if you want to continue, because there's some people who like thrive in the aftermath of the show. And then there's some people like me who are like, okay, this is really overwhelming. Like, I don't want to do it.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah. Like, I even told my friend today, I'm like, I want to be an actress. I do not want to be an influencer. Like, to me, that's so boring. But there's some people who really want to be influencers. So
Or they're really good at it and they thrive at it. Like
yeah,
you.
yeah. Yes, exactly.
What
You
were you
didn't
gonna
go
say?
on a show, like you just built your following. So that's where it's like a little different, I think. But
I feel like I'm like basically like a reality star, but like just like on social media.
yeah, you're what do they call it? Like adjacent.
Yeah. Well, I'm a host, so I want to host a reality show. Like you're gonna be on
Oh,
a show and then I will host it and I'll host the reunion, like kind of like what Nick
so
Lachey is doing
cool.
on Perfect Match. That's like one of my major goals.
Yeah, and I was seeing this girl. I spend so much time on TikTok, it's insane. But like Brianna Chicken Fry was saying that like TikTok stars are bigger than reality stars now. And it's true because
Oh,
you have
yay.
personal connection and like, I don't know. I love TikTok stars.
I know. I'm trying to really do more lifestyle content and like share more of my hosting jobs, but it's hard when like the algorithm has this niche for you that wants you to just talk about shows and with the green screen because then my
Yeah.
content doesn't always get pushed. But I actually have a meeting with TikTok tomorrow in person, so I'm really going to talk to them about how I can start to grow my audience in a different
Man,
way.
I
Yeah.
love that for you because yeah, I think like
I've been doing it for a while. I mean, I've been covering it
yeah.
since your season. And like, you remember me when I was just getting started.
Yes. Yeah, so you'll keep growing and doing better. And I think that's great to always have like guidance from the source.
It's so important to have like knowledge is power.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just like if you would have known more going on to The Bachelor, things would have ended up differently for you. And I don't even think they
Yeah.
ended up that bad. Like, I feel like now you must get all love. Like, you don't get any hate anymore, right?
Like very randomly, I'll still get like weird death threats, but now I get a lot of messages being like, Queen, can you unblock my friend? She's sorry. And it's like,
Do you
no,
unblock?
sorry.
You got to unblock someone if they ask. That means they feel
Like,
that.
well, but I don't have time to go through my blocks list. It's like a mile long.
True. Honestly, you snooze, you lose. Create a fake account.
Yeah,
I've actually
sorry.
I'm such a savage. You're gonna love this. There's a few accounts I decided to block because they view my story like almost every day and they don't follow me, and they're anonymous accounts, but the same username. I see it. I'm like, I'm blocking you because if you're gonna stalk me on a fake account, at least follow me.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Block
Petty,
them.
but it's important.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Matt James, Clayton Echard, and Zach. 3 recent bachelors.
I don't even know who's Zach.
He's the bachelor right now.
Oh, I don't even know what he looks like.
I'm dead.
No,
Do you know what
I
Clayton
don't
looks
like
like?
this game.
The game is just not happening today. What was your thoughts when Katie and Michelle became the bachelorettes from your season? Who did you think it was going to be? And would you have accepted if they asked you?
Okay, I was shocked that Katie was the bachelorette. Michelle was like super sweet and super cute. And then like, I definitely think that the fans or the viewers' reaction plays into who becomes bachelorette. It has to, because people were like so hyped over Michelle's family. Like I remember that was super cute and wholesome. Katie, I was shocked because
she had a lot of love from the audience at the time
with the Sarah situation, which also that was positioned so in Katie's favor because, okay, first of all, I seriously, like, Katie and I are good now.
Yeah.
We're friends. But like, I thought she was going to be the villain because she had a lot of beef in the house. Like, it was genuinely not me. And I think people saw that at the reunion a little bit.
For sure. But you had a little bit of beef, but Katie had
only
beef with like,
Katie. I
Katie
didn't
had
have
beef with everyone.
Beef. I had the tiara.
Yeah.
And then what was my other beef? Calling Kit a princess? No. Like,
well, Kit is a princess.
Kit is a king CEO, whatever the fuck she wants. But what was my other like beef? Like it was just, oh, I was running through the group date or like whatever. Like my eye was swollen. My beef was with my fucking eye. Okay, my face was swollen.
Wait, what about your speech? I feel like I saw this recently, like when you got eliminated.
Wait.
When you got eliminated, you said to Matt, you were like, I hope you see the truth. You'll regret it. Like you said something.
That. Yeah. And actually they did give me an opportunity to come back, but I was so burnt out at that point. I was like, I want my phone. I want to go home. But I regret that a little bit. Like, I wish I went back and like viewers got to see more like my relationship with the girls in the house. I swear, I think we're all good. I mean, I don't tell anyone, but like, I think we're good.
No, for sure.
What was the other question you asked?
I mean, I guess I was just wondering like how shocked you were.
When Katie was bachelorette. Oh, what I was going to say too is like the Sarah thing. Like I lost my mom when I was 1 too. So like I could have had that same conversation with Sarah and like been empathetic. It was just like the way the cards were dealt. But like Katie got really lucky with the viewership at that moment. But it goes back to what I said, where like I had to do work to like be vulnerable and share those things about myself. Like I was not comfortable sharing like things like that on camera my first go around. So I got kind of painted some type of way. But yeah, I was pretty shocked, but I think they did a great job. And I don't know, I didn't watch. I started watching After Paradise when I met some of the guys. Like I went home and I think her season was still on. And I was just like, oh my God, this gives me so much anxiety.
It's a lot to ask. What I was going to say before, what you were just saying, it's a lot to ask someone to be so vulnerable on reality TV and just like talk about their death of family members and like ex-relationship,
really private, like intimate, like in a normal relationship, it takes me so long to bring that up. So having to be like pressured into like disclosing all of this, it's like stressful because you're like, I don't even know if I trust or like this person yet, but I'm having to tell them my darkest secrets on TV.
Yeah.
So I don't know. For me, it was just like, I'd rather be the queen.
Yeah. And like, if you end up on a new show, it'll be different stakes. Like The Bachelor is obviously really intense.
Yeah, exactly. Like, again, like that's where I was like, okay, House of Villains could be cool because it's not a dating show.
I know. I can't wait to see that. And the fact I like when things get leaked, but then other times it's like it's going to take a year before we see this to TV.
Yeah, but then maybe you'll forget about it. It'll be like brand new.
True. So are you selling homes like in Miami?
Yes.
Like, how's that going?
Yes. So I have my license in California and Florida. And actually, when I first started in California, the Oppenheim group, like that Selling Sunset show was being filmed season 1. Like we all heard about it kind of in the neighborhood realtor group. And I was like, I do regret not applying to that show. Like that would have been epic. But actually, I knew that guy, Peter, that worked at the office. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be like stalker and like apply there. Like, so I went with a different agency, but I should have just fucking done it.
You could have been
But
on Selling
also,
Sunset right now, and you would have been best friends with Christine, right?
oh, absolutely.
Love her.
I love her. I just think she's the most real one. And actually, what I've heard through the grapevine is that she's similar to me. Like, she's actually super sweet and super real. And she just gave the TV show what it needed. And no one was grateful for that. They like called her a villain and stuff.
We both love villains like on TV, right? Like it's just the fun type of personality that adds to the show, especially when they're not like actual bad people. They're just like moving the storyline along, stirring the pot, and giving us entertainment.
Yes, exactly.
And like this House of Villains show, can you come back on my podcast? Can we talk about it when it comes out?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll do like a recap.
I'm like very bad at scheduling and getting on my phone, but here we are, we're doing it. And yeah, so with my real estate, then I moved back to Florida actually like right after The Bachelor came out. I think I was maybe overwhelmed. Like it had been COVID for a long time. I just wanted to be around like my family and friends. I got my license here and I love it. Like I love real estate. I love like helping people find what they want. It's just really perfect for me.
Good. And I'm so happy to see that you're in such a content, zen place of life and that you're thriving. And I totally want to see you on our TV screen soon. So
Same.
All the producers who might be listening to this podcast from different networks, they know who to call. Well, I'm going to be a reality TV producer one day too. Like that's definitely in my next decade after I get all my hosting stuff out.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah. That's perfect. I think even like Kristen Cavallari like hosted a show. Like there's so many shows. You can definitely host one. That would be iconic, like on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm manifesting us working together one day. I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I really, really appreciate it. I hope everybody who listened and watched got to know Queen Victoria better. I will always call you the Queen.
I love it.
Where can everybody follow you and find you on social? And I mean, do you have anything exciting that you want to share or that you need to kind of say before we head out?
No, but I loved this. I'm sad to end it so short. I feel like I'm hanging out with you. It's so fun. Definitely follow me on Instagram, just my name, Victoria Larson, and subscribe to my OF if you want to message me.
I'm dead. Everybody go subscribe to Victoria's OnlyFans and be sure to rate and review this podcast before you guys head out of here. Like and subscribe on YouTube. I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.